You were wearing your watch differently than most people as your character. Discuss? Is that the question?
I wear my watch towards my body because my father was a paratrooper, and when you're paratrooping, apparently, to keep it from reflecting ambient light when you're doing a descent, you wear it facing in. So I did it as a tribute to my father.
A twofold question. Is your father professor, Jeff?
Yeah, my dad recently retired college professor.
Is Hank Hill modeled after your father, Professor Judge?
You know, my uncle looks a lot like Hank Hill, my dad's brother, Ned Judge. But I never thought of it until he was on a USO tour with Brittany Murphy from King of the Hill, and she pointed it out, and I was like, man, he does look a lot like him. If my dad sounds like Hank Hill? Oh. Yeah, well, yeah. He's a college professor. He was at a bunch of schools.
Yeah. We have one right over here.
What does TPS stand for?
What does TPS stand for?
I guess I can settle this once and for all. Well, when I was an engineer, it stood for Test Program Set. Isn't that exciting? I've waited so long. I've seen stuff, I've heard theories, but it's supposed to be boring, so.
It stands for totally pissed off.
Thank you.
Standing back here. For people entering the job market, what are you trying to say about working?
I mean, I actually I tried to have people in the movie like, you know, Jay's character and Dave Herman's character, Michael Bolton, who actually like what they do. They just got pissed because they got fired. I mean, it wasn't for me, but I did it for a long time. I was grateful that I had those jobs. Which, that's the thing about, like, that I love the way Ron played it, actually was because I thought a lot of the people who read for it played it like somebody who deserved better, and he played it like somebody who didn't think he deserved better, and which bummed him out more, so. But, yeah, I don't know, it's not so bad. There, but for the grace of God, I'm still doing all that.
Right hand here in the front. How much is scripted and how much is...
Well, your mom was in the movie, so... there's a lot of improv. I can tell you off the top of my head. Not going to work here anymore. Celebrate his entire catalog. They were married. Actually, well, it was what would become your ex-wife, David, ass clown. David. What was her name? We were trying to, actually it said, standards and practices said you can't call him, the script had something that wasn't that great anyway. It was like, I think I put, no talent, no, it was, yeah, you're right. It was no singing asshole. And then he said, you can't say no singing, how about no talent, right? And then you couldn't say asshole, and then it became a bunch of other things, and ass clown was one. And then, I don't know, I'm probably forgetting a whole bunch of them, but Dietrich over at there, Lawrence, the neighbor, he, that was, you suggested that in the trailer.
And then one in the middle here.
Technically turning
was in Lumbert's coffee cup? Was it coffee?
Probably Pepsi Cola, as you see throughout the movie. I think it was water. It was never coffee. Because coffee, for some reason, makes my lips stick together, which is not a good thing. So I tried to avoid that.
And I had the one right here, yeah.
This is one of the best cast movies ever. It's really rare that you get so many talented, perfect people. Talk about the casting process, like yourself and the casting director like that.
Yeah, I actually had to fight really hard for these people you know, the heads of the studio, who I like, they were just like, you know, I've never heard of it. You know, I mean, they were like constantly, you know, like trying to suggest other people. It was tough, so I'm really glad to hear compliments like that, because it was really hard. Yeah, I think it's a great cast. You know, the O-Face guy was like right down to the wire was going to come in. Wish he could have been here. You know, along with, I mean, you know, and Ron, and I mean, God, it was just, I mean, the cast was, I was on the fence about making the movie, and the things that tipped the scales for me were the cast and Tim Sherstead, who was the DP, who couldn't be here tonight, the cinematographer, who was really good. He had really good ideas, you know, and he, you know, when you see like the